Hey, what's going on, guys? Here we go, another round 3 matchup in the PS4 Real Fights tournament. Today we've got Fierce Slayer 1, who we've never seen, and he's going up against another unknown, and it's Cheeky Patcher. Let's go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sports.
What's going on, people? This is Ricky J, man. Welcome to another round 3 fight, man. We're midway through this tournament, man, and we have two guys that are basically unknowns. We don't know much about these guys. Cheeky Patcher, who's in the red, he is Romero, and he's going up against Fierce Slayer 1, and he's Jacare. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. You know what I mean? You gotta feel that Cheeky Patcher, he doesn't want to get this fight down to the mat against a Jacare. And it looks like right now it's just heavy leather. Throwing some leather. And they're doing that back and forth. And, you know, you would think from the get-go Romero has the advantage on the feet, but people don't respect Souza. Oh my gosh. But people don't respect Jacare's boxing game in this game. But what a shot right there. Great timing. But he's got to be careful. Cheeky needs to be careful right here. And wasn't he cheeky on that punch right there? I know, that was a terrible analogy, but he was. Great timing on that overhand, giving him the slight advantage in this best 2 to 3 falls, but this is what he needs to worry about. And when I use Jacare, I feel like I can basically choke out anybody or submit anybody. It seems like some people feel that he's got like the cheesiness when it comes to submissions because the gates, it seems like the gates go so slow when you're trying to apply a submission while using Jacare. And that's a good thing, obviously, because you want to keep those gates from going to the end there in that little mini game. So he is so deadly. So you gotta respect that. And good on Fierce Slayer. Nice slip right there, but good on Fierce Slayer for being active off of his back. He's not going to just lay there and allow Cheeky to do his thing on the mat. And you would think here Cheeky wants to keep it here after landing that bomb. Oh, it looks like his controller died. What the heck's going on here? Did you notice that? Or he's playing possum, the little mind games. And I'm amped up for this showdown just because I don't know who these guys are. You know, when you see guys that you know what they're about, you know what I mean? You know their strengths, you know their tendencies, and in this fight, just don't know where this fight's gonna go. He loves that overhand though. I love what Cheeky did right there. He went belly tickle and then overhand with the left. And this could, nice denial. But I like what Fierce Slayer's doing. He's trying to make this into a messy fight. He's trying to make this into a messy fight, and that's what you have to do, man. That's what you definitely have to do. Ooh, oh, nice belly-to-belly suplex. Fantastic, and that is Cheeky Patcher's round for sure. And speaking of messy, I have a buddy that lives in the States, man, and we were talking about food. I was telling him about really awesome Canadian dishes, and he was telling me that in America, what's really popular, and for all my American buddies out there, I'm Canadian by the way, but for all my American buddies, he was telling me that one of the most famous plates that you get at diners is called the garbage plate, where they just basically, I thought it was quite fascinating, they basically put on a plate fries, hot dog, hamburger meat, macaroni salad, onions, and I don't know, hot sauce or whatever, and then people put mustard and ketchup on top. They mix it up and then they just eat it. And apparently I know it sounds disgusting, but apparently the mixture and the different flavors all in one is supposed to be very flavorful. Let me know if you ever tried a garbage plate. I'm very interested in trying it out. We don't have that here in Canada, but it sounds amazing. Basically you know what they're trying to mimic is like basically throwing the food out in the garbage and then it turns into a dish. But anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that, man, but I just have a love for food, man. I'm training. Guys, I'm working out 4 or 5 days a week, and I'm always hungry. So here we go. Look at this. Cheeky gets a nice stun and stuffs it. That desperation takedown did not work. And I love how people are calling me Ricky, let's get back to the fight sports. Let me know if you enjoy when I sidetrack and tell you guys about things that are on my mind, old school stories and cravings, things like that. Let me know. Cheeky's doing a nice job here. And you know what I would do in this situation? I would just stay in this spot, full guard postured up. Because Fierce Slayer, even though he's using Souza, he's not really a threat. You know, he could arm trap you here. He could, you know, stifle some of your attacks, but he's not going to get you in a submission in that spot. And this is fantastic work here by Cheeky. Uh-oh. This could be the beginning of the end. And I was saying, for UFC 4, they have to have different avenues to escape from this position. You know? Because basically, what is there? Only 3 ways to get out. Left, right, arm trap. But Fierce Slayer did a great job getting out of it. You know what I love doing here is denying when someone tries to get out of that back and then flatten them out and then just hammering them to the side of the temple. Ooh. Always have to be careful when you're facing a Jacare, don't you? Could he steal a victory? Oh, it doesn't get it. But in this situation, Cheeky just needs to keep his stamina up. You know what? He could be spamming these submissions. Let me know if you want me to make a video on how to escape submissions. I have a secret way. And holy cow, I don't think I've been submitted in months. However, I do stay away from the lightweight division. Maybe that's why. But I have a really cool strategy theory that never gets me submitted. So let me know if you want to see that. I can make a video just to break up the tournament fights. Let me know in the comments if I get enough of you saying, Ricky, post the submission secrets, submission escape secret video. I'll do it for you guys, man, because I love you guys. But here we go, the third and deciding round. And in my opinion, it's 2 rounds to nothing for Cheeky. And Fierce Slayer really has to roll the dice right here. He knows he's down, man. And that's the thing. You got to know. You got to basically take score. What's slipping? Oh, no. This is a family show. What a KO. And that's good that he didn't pounce on him. But oh my gosh. He went down like a ton of bricks. And what a victory. And I was just going to make a point about knowing, you know, being a judge while you're fighting and knowing if you're down or if you're ahead and fighting accordingly. And, man, I guess I couldn't get into that. But respect. Holy smokes. We got Jones versus Cormier and Fierce Slayer showing his respect after getting KO'd right there. And it's funny how this game is such a game of emotions, isn't it? The ultimate feeling you feel when you're in Cheeky's spot, getting a KO like that. It's so sweet, so nice. But then the feeling you get when you get knocked out, when you're really invested into this game and you get knocked out like that, it just kills. Oh my gosh. This Cheeky guy is one cheeky player, man. I know I made that joke in the beginning of this video, but it's the truth. What a beautiful strike right there. And instead of trying to keep on going for the finish, he decides to go for the takedown. And wrestling with a John Jones, I don't care who is using John Jones, you are rolling the dice. But when you got Cormier, you got the advantage, man, especially on top. Nice denial. Uh-oh. This is not good news for Fierce Slayer, man. Oh, nice. And you know Cheeky predicted that. He's not going to go to side control twice, so he tried to go the other way. And, man, I'm pretty sure he pre-denied that. And you could finish fights in this position. Those elbows, man, you can't take too many of those elbows. And what Fierce Slayer may want to do, man, is arm trap. See the pause right there? He's pausing because he is anticipating Fierce Slayer to arm trap him. So you want to stall. That stall will throw off the rhythm of your opponent. So smart move by Cheeky. I'm really loving what I'm seeing here with Cheeky. I don't know how this fight's going to go. But this guy is showing great stand-up skills. fantastic wrestling. He's a denying dingo. And is he a submission? What do we call a submission guy? Submission Sammy? What is he? We haven't really made a name for a submission guy. Oh, good denial. But look at Fierce, man. Fierce is not so fierce at this point here. Getting out grappled. Getting out struck on the feet. But man, there's always a chance in this game to make that epic comeback and make people jump out of their couch, jump out of their seat. But what he's got to be aware of is what I would be doing if I'm Fierce Slayer is I would throw some more hooks, man, because Cheeky loves to slip straight. What the heck was that? I didn't know that big belly could get airborne like that. Holy cow. And Cheeky's trying to get flashy. Oh my gosh. Now, Cheeky's got to stop this, man, in my opinion. He's got to stop this because he's trying to gain some fans, man, by doing all of that stuff. Oh. And that's the Cheeky we need right here. We need him to stay compact, stay composed, and stop doing that. And I didn't know Cormier had that in his arsenal to get that belly up way up high like that and to throw his legs up. And I don't know if he had the vertical to hit Jones in the head right there, but it was an attempt. Oh my gosh! Helicopter mania. And look at this. Fierce. He's going, they call it going balls out here. Letting the old kitchen sink out onto the middle of the octagon. He is going for it. And that's the thing. He's got to stop throwing straights and jabs because he's getting slipped. Oh boy. And that just kind of sidetracked him right there. I love what I'm seeing in this second fight. It's just turning into just a brawl. Oh! Wow. And every time it seems like Fierce Slayer is gaining in this fight, he's getting rocked. And oh my gosh, it's over. Oh, you got to give much love and respect for Fierce Slayer for actually going for it there in that second fight. But he just didn't have enough. And this Cheeky guy, man, he is going to be a threat. I don't care who you are, man. If you're facing Cheeky, you better be ready. You better be prepared. What a fight, man. Holy smokes. But anyhow, people, this is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. Thanks so much for tuning in to this PS4 tournament battle. And I'll catch you in the next one. And don't forget, man, you are awesome.